Taking the time this afternoon. As with all of our Zooms, if you have a question for Jeremy, use the hand raise feature. Looks like we have a bunch of queue already, so we'll get started with Ben Swain. Ben, go ahead.
Hey, Jeremy, how are you? A quick non-basketball question for you. Was it difficult at all to play the game the other day with everything that was going on in the country at that time? I know it was hard for us to cover the game. Was it hard for you guys at all to focus and prepare for the game, knowing what was going on?
Wait, could you repeat the question? The sound wasn't working. I think it was something about.
Yeah, sorry. I was asking. Was it difficult at all to focus and prepare for the basketball game with everything that was going on in the country the day that you guys played Boston College?
I mean, it's basketball. I mean, this stuff's been going on for however long. So I mean, nothing's changed. But we got to keep continuing to push for change and push for change of social justice and just racial equality. It's just crazy. But we play basketball, so we just got to focus on that.
Steve Wiseman, go ahead, please.
Thanks, Mike. Hey, Jeremy. I just want to ask you about the game the other night and what you guys have worked on, the last couple of days here since the game. Obviously, you don't want to get down by 16 points. Something went wrong there, but something went really well to win the game. So what were the things you took out of that game?
Just playing for 40 minutes. As you know, we kind of like the beginning of the first half. We were kind of playing tired. Weren't playing like ourselves, trying to get our legs under us. We haven't played in 3 weeks, but just a point of emphasis is trying to play 40 minutes. Like that late in the first half, I think it was like 3 minutes left in the first half. We started playing, and then obviously in the second half, I got the quick, easy 6 points, and then we turned after that. But it really started on the defense end, and that's the key.
Brendan Marks, go ahead.
Thanks, Mike. Hey, Jeremy. So the past 3 games, 3 double-digit scoring efforts for you. Obviously, it seems like you're getting much more comfortable on the floor. According to the analytics, you're still only taking about 15% of Duke's shots while you're on the floor. How are you sort of understanding your role as it's evolving, and what sort of comfort are you feeling now, maybe compared to a couple of games ago?
We're still in the process of understanding our role. Obviously, I could be more aggressive, but just trying to get guys involved. Make everybody let all the guys eat, and then my shots will come, but just not to force anything. It's a big thing.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Evan Cohen, go ahead.
Hey, Jeremy. So you mentioned that it was sort of a focus on the defensive end of the floor that got you guys back in that game Wednesday. You guys struggled early offensively, and it was sort of those breakaway steals that sort of turned into easy points. So I was just wondering, how was that sort of emphasized during the game from Coach Shire, and how has that been an emphasis, since that game heading into Wake Forest and the rest of the conference slate?
Our offense is going to start with our defense. So if we the guards up and pressuring the ball, we in the passing lane, getting steals, we're going to get easy buckets and more points on the board. So we just got to continue to pressure guys and make them turn their backs and get easy buckets on the transition.
David Thompson, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Jeremy. I kind of wanted to piggyback on that first question that was asked, just as far as your reaction from the things that you saw that happened in our nation's capital, and just kind of, the emotions that they evoked for you.
Emotions was high, especially because that's somewhere close to where I stay. So emotions is definitely high, but just got to get through it and keep pushing. Like everybody's saying, keep pushing for change, and one day it will come. I believe.
Sam Klein, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Jeremy, thanks for taking the time. Wendell Moore had a big game the other night, probably his best game of the season. You all have been kind of trading who's been the sort of lead guard in different points during the year. How do you think about the rotation between you and DJ and Wendell and Jordan? There's a lot of different combinations that you guys can be playing with right now.
With the guys, whoever the 5 guys on the court that's who we're going to war with. It don't really matter who's in me, DJ, Jay Gold, Wendell. We're all going to eat. we're all going to have our nights. Saturday, it could be DJ's night. It could be my night. It could be Gold's night. It could be Dell's night again. It don't matter. We got a bunch of guys who can hoop and play together.
Brian Horace, go ahead.
Hey there, Jeremy. So obviously, having Coach Shire be the acting head coach for that game had to be a different sort of vibe. Was it completely different? Was there anything different in the preparation? Was it weird not having Coach K there on the sidelines?
I mean, it's the same exact thing we got to do. I mean, with Coach here, or with him not, we got to prepare to win a game. And when he comes back, we're gonna listen to him. Right now, we're listening to Coach Shire, but once Coach gets back, it's gonna be basically the same thing.
Thank you.
Jim Sumner, go ahead.
Hey, Jeremy, we've talked about Duke's defensive effort in fueling the comeback against Boston College, but the other thing about that was Duke was, I think, 14 steals. You were able to turn those turnovers into transition offense very, very quickly. Talk about, you seem to really love playing up tempo, playing in transition. Talk about the ability of Duke, to both you and your team, to turn live ball turnovers into offense.
I mean, yeah, that's a big emphasis for us. Like I said, we want easy buckets, so the easiest way to get steals and beat the defense down the court. So that's a big thing for us. And just throughout the season, all our guards got to set the tone throughout the game on the defense end.
Mike Topper, go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon. Just wanted to know, have you had a chance to look at Wake yet at all? And if so, what have you seen out of them in preparing for this weekend?
Haven't watched a lot of tape on them, but we watched some of them. They haven't played a lot of games like us. They're still trying to find their way. They're a good team. They play very hard, so I'm excited to play them.
Steve Wiseman, do you have another question?
I do, yeah, thanks. Jeremy, I want to ask you specifically about the defense and what you guys worked on to do so well in getting those steals, getting the passing lanes. What was the emphasis there that worked out?
You said, wait, could you repeat that? Could you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah, I want to ask you about the defense and the amount of steals you guys got was impressive. And I'm sure you want to continue to do that. What have you guys worked on in practice? I guess mostly during this break from games to be so strong at that.
I mean, kind of make guys dribble the ball up the court who aren't comfortable dribbling the ball up the court. A couple of times we got the big man Mitchell to dribble the ball up the court. We kind of got some steals on him, and just making guys uncomfortable. We do a lot of zigzag drills in practice, so just making guys uncomfortable when they're dribbling up the court.
Brennan Marks, you have another question?
Yeah, I do. Jeremy, you're a guy who, has had an injury, come back better from it. The mental toll that can take. I'm just sort of wondering, how have you seen Jalen's spirit been the past couple of weeks, and how are you guys keeping him involved and integral to the team?
I mean, just keeping the spirits high. I know from past experience, like it can be very tough. Like you want to ball your emotions up, but you really just got to express your emotions, just be happy and be positive. That's the best thing you can do in that situation. Don't let the down days take you down. Just think of everything, make everything a positive thing. Even if you think it's the worst thing, just make it something, be positive.
Gotcha. Thanks.
All right, last question. We'll go to Evan Cohen. Evan, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're within 24 hours until tomorrow's game. So I'm just wondering if you guys have any idea whether Coach K is going to be out there, or do you know what the timetable is for when you guys will know, or what's sort of the status regarding that?
I'm not sure when he will be back. He's doing fine, but his status is still unknown. I don't know.
All right, Jeremy, appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Thank you.